Hello, Minasan, Hikiyami Moriko this, and welcome to what it's gonna be the last Houseki no Kuni Watchalong stream. Just 2 episodes left, so it's probably gonna be a little bit shorter than the previous ones. So let's just begin, right? I want to know what happened. If you remember last time, we there was a monster inside the school, whatever temple they are living. Hello, Moonmerset, thank you for coming to the stream. Hello, Els, thank you for coming. Hello, Leia, thank you for coming. Let's just play the episode. Okay, so Diamond is broken in more senses than one. And I don't know what Black Diamond is going to do aside from like going nuts against the 2 monkeys, because there was like one big monkey and then it like separated into 2, which I feel it's like something Buddhist I don't completely understand, but yeah. So it's gonna be Black Diamond against 2 of those like Buddhist monkey monsters. I don't think it's a monkey anymore, but kinda like that, right? And we're gonna watch the opening. It's a very relaxing opening, like song, but it's kind of like a little bit sad. I forget where I'm going and stuff like that. My destination mixing into the days like countless beds, right? Also a little bit of Buddhist remarks, I guess. So really nice. I think this song fits quite well with the anime, which I think it's a lot of openings nowadays just want like a catchy song that you can dance to. And I know this anime is quite old, right? Like a couple of years old. But like I you have no idea how much I hate when people do, oh, I want my anime to have a catchy song with a catchy dance so like Gen Z kids can make TikToks about it, and it like that's not it, right? The openings needs to be about the anime, and like this one is, which I appreciate a lot. And also before the opening ends, if you guys have suggestions for other animes, you can let me know in the comments of this video, in the Discord server, whatever, right? But I have quite a few ideas of which animes to watch, and it will be like 1 episode per week because there will be like on-air animes. Anyway, episode 11, Secret, which I guess is Himitsu. Okay, so Black Diamond is attacking the... Wait, what? So every time you cut one down, it makes 2 of them, right? So it's kind of like a Hydra, but not quite. Yeah, it now looks like a pig face, like something like I'm not quite sure. And now for Phosphorite, it's actually fighting with the gold thing. Alex, do something, goddammit! I can't believe for once Phosphorite it's not the coward one. Oh, Alex might be secretly powerful crazy. It's transforming into a different color. Whoa. Yeah, it was secretly OP for some reason. It's just kinda crazy, which I like even more. Black Diamond, also known as boards in a 4v1. We're getting a lot of ass shots, which again, I'm not complaining, but it's funny that this anime focuses so much into them. Red Alex. What? This is what happens when Alex sees Lunarians are real. Oh, okay, so that's the reason she doesn't see them. She just, like, research them, because if she sees Lunarians, she goes crazy. I wonder if that has to do something with the actual, like, rock element she is. Maybe, like, it changes colors with the moon or something like that. It will be a cool idea. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, they cannot die. They just like become smaller pieces. Now it's like a dog with 4 eyes. What? And I don't know if they don't want to do any damage or they cannot do any damage because they are like really, really fluffy and cute. I mean, I love doggies. Lunarian doggies. Yeah. I might have trouble cutting this up, yeah. There's no way you can swing your sword at a cute doggy. That if you do that, you're not a human being and you deserve that. And they're going away. Wait, that was their plan? Being too cute to be attacked? I feel like these cute doggies are going to do some evil stuff. Okay, yeah, to be honest, if someone tried to kill me with cute doggies, it will probably succeed. I lower all my defenses near cute doggies. So some of them have 1 eye, some of them have 4. Does that mean anything? It probably means something, but I don't know what it is. There's actually a lot of them. Okay, that seems like a plague, right? $107? That's all of them, apparently. So about 100 of them. Is this another thing I don't understand because I'm not an expert in Buddhism, like the 107 sacraments or something like that, or like prayer or like bets, right? Like beats it maybe too. What's happening? Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, putting the dogs together, yeah, putting the dogs together is gonna make the monkey again. I don't know if it's a monkey, I'm just gonna call it a monkey. Wait, it's like a giant dog? Okay, I don't even know what's happening. 107 is an important number in, but yeah, I know that, but I don't know exactly why the symbolism is, right? Oh, Alex is down for it's down for the count. That's dead, Alex. Okay, now it became less spooky. The last episode was really spooky. Now they're calling the monkey a pervert because it's looking down their skirts. So I whatever tension. What is that? Who's that? Is that the Bruce Lee of the gems? Oh, it's a fake one made by. By the liquid? Okay. I didn't know Phosphoflight could do that. Okay, but it's really fluffy, so maybe it doesn't break the gems. Unless it wants to. It is missing an arm. Oh, the master is here. What? I don't know if it really likes the master. Or really hates it. Yeah, it's like a big doggy. Osuari. Or like sit down. Okay, but before I continue, I'm gonna pause the video. Before I continue, I'm gonna just Google 107 with this, right? I just wanna know. 108 actually, so it was one missing. It's a natural number following 100. Wait, that doesn't give me anything. Verse 107, the story of Ben Ravel. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry, put that near you. Moksha, also called Vimoksha, Vimkuti, and Mukti in a term of Hinduism, Buddhism. Buddhism and climate change. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna find an answer this fast, and that will be for another day, right? Another day we can learn about Buddhism together. Maybe let's continue watching the episode. Yeah, it seems it's just a big doggy. Cheetah. So it's called white. It's just a big doggy. So we have Alexandrite, category, oxide minerals, crystal system, or orthorhombic? What? I didn't know that existed. 8.5, so it's quite sturdy, right? I think the max is it's 10. Okay, so it's time to clean the mess. So the monk sensei, it's lying about not knowing the creature for whatever reason. And Phospholite, it's trying to talk to this one, to the doggy. And it seems the doggy understands. It just says woof woof. Okay. And the sensei is sleeping again. There must be a reason why he's sleeping so much, right? So the only two gems that are not changing into the summer uniform are Phospholite and... Oh, there's one doggy missing. Yeah, so it's 108, right? Need an indie game center around Buddhism so you can Google a bunch of things. Hey, learning it's fun, okay? Oh, so that's the arm that it's missing, right? Yeah, I've been thinking that the sensei is hiding something since the beginning. Everyone knows, but nobody does anything? Okay, I found something real quick. I wanted to Google and I found something real quick. It says The number 108 connect us both to ourselves and to the world around us. In Tibetan Buddhism, the number 108 mainly stands for the Kangyur. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing everything. The Tibetan Buddhist canon, a loosely defined collection of 108 volumes of sacred texts recognized by various schools of Tibetan Buddhism and described as the word of the Buddha. Okay, so that's that monster. Technically, it's the word of Buddha, right? It's made of the 108 books or volumes, right? Very interesting. And it says that there are exactly 108 types of defilements, no more and no less. Right? Oh, that's interesting. You didn't expect to learn something and me stopping the episode? Well, welcome to my streams while I stop the episodes for whatever reason and I get to read a bunch of things. Number 108 has always been a highly revered number for thousands of years, coveted in many spiritual traditions, and ascribes special significance in meditation and prayer, considered by the most auspicious numbers of all. I don't remember exactly, but I think in Shaman King, the Rosario, or I don't know how is it called, like the bunch of like beads that the girl has, is 108, right? Do you know what else ends at the number 108? The manga. Not a spoiler, just a fun fact. That's actually quite fun. I like it. Thank you. I forgot what I was reading. In yoga, the number 108 refers to spiritual completion. That's the reason why malas used for japa. Again, sorry if I'm mispronouncing everything. Silent repetition of a mantra are composed of 108 beats. Yeah, I told you that. I was right. With an additional meru beat, which when reached prompts the practitioner to count the mala beats in reverse order. Okay, so 108, and then you touch that one, and then you go back. Okay. Pranayama cycles are often repeated in 108 cycles, and even sun salutations are often completed in 9 rounds of 12 postures, which when multiplied up to 108. Ancient yogis believe that we can attune ourselves to the rhythms of creation by completing practices in rounds of this sacred number. Okay, it represents the unity and wholeness of existence. Okay, so it's very deeply rooted into our existence, the world existence, and our connection with that world, right? Very interesting. Maybe we can learn more about that later, but now let's keep watching the episode. You see, I don't like this. It's like Cinnabar is saying that everyone knows Master is hiding something, but they want to trust him anyway because there's still like no other choice. I guess if it's the only person guiding you and you have like nothing else or nowhere else to go, you don't really have that much of a choice, since he seems to care about the gems, right? He's trying to protect them, but what is protecting? Because as I mentioned before, I think, maybe I'm wrong, I haven't read the manga, I'm just giving my impressions of the... Oh! Phospholite, it's metaphorically breaking. Like mentally breaking. I need the courage to confront Master. Yeah. So I'm thinking he's trying to prevent humans from being born again, right? Because supposedly if you mix a gem and a sea creature and a Lunarian, humans are born of those 3 parts, right? Oh! In a very 3D fashion, Phospholite broke down and it's like oozing gold liquid. Oh, I think now it's civil. Wait, what? Man, this anime has some great, like, scenes with no explanation, but you really have to look deeper into the meaning of the scene, and if you catch it, it's really good because they don't bother explaining. Everyone is sleeping in doggy. All of the crystals are sleeping in the doggy. But then again, the doggy is a Lunarian, right? So maybe it's gonna take them back to the moon. And the doggy is mixing into the big creature. And now it's complete. What's happening? Everything stopped completely. Nothing's moving. Well, everything is moving slowly. And we can see Antarcticide telling Phosphophyllite to shut up, like putting the finger in the mouth, like shh. And now that PTSD is back. And that's what I noticed since like the first or second episode, that Lunarian seems to be really attracted to the sensei, right? For whatever reason. So it's sensei god. Is he god or is he just the goat? Huh? And the doggy is gone. I'm still not sure if it's good, evil, neutral, or just like a force of nature. Maybe it's like all of them somehow. So wait, they haven't shown me whatever happened to Diamond. Did they fix Diamond? That moon is huge. I don't think that the moon is supposed to be that huge, right? What is this scientist doing? Breaking some gemstones? Isn't it kind of weird that this gem, it's like okay with breaking and like putting crystals back together? Because that will be like the human equivalent of like moving organs and like limbs and everything, right? It was like, I know there are gems, but still seems pretty hardcore to me. And there's Phosphophyllite covered in butterflies, like for whatever reason. So it's been waiting 10 days for Lunarians to show up. Okay, so they did repair Diamond, which is good news. She got repaired, and the only thing she worries about it's looking at the fluffy thingies. And I love Diamond. Lovely, lovely Diamond. Love me some rock body horror. Yeah, exactly, rock body horror. Yeah, that's right. That's the thing. You don't have to show me, or you don't have to show gore or like disgusting things. You can make disgusting things like hiding into like not disgusting looking things, and it affects me more because I know what it is. What is a Patsparacha? Patsparacha? Oh, who's that? Rutil. The second strongest after boards. I have never seen that one before. He was born with a number of holes in her. Ooh. So she's trying to repair this one. It's unrooted got to be such a skill though. Wait, is that like the strongest or almost the strongest gem that we are just discovering now? Apparacha. Oh, so since it's a really like rare gemstone material, whatever, using other things doesn't work for a long period of time, and there's no way to get the actual material, so you have to replace it with like ruby or something. Each time they go to sleep, it only makes it harder for them to wake up. Oh, it's really beautiful. It has like this really long, fluffy, sharp red hair. It's not waking up. It is waking up, okay. And the episode is over. Okay, so I'm gonna enjoy the ending now. I usually just skip the ending, but since it's the last couple of episodes, may as well enjoy the ending, right? I think the last episode 10, was the best episode. And unless episode 12 changes my mind, I think that's gonna be my favorite episode. This one was cute too. Like, it was good, like a good episode, but in a different way, which I don't enjoy it as much as the previous one. And I'm afraid there's a bunch of things that are going to go unanswered because of the nature of this 12 episode anime of a longer running manga. I will probably go and read the manga eventually. Actually, I'm gonna look for it now. Well, I'm gonna do it later. So let's hope we have a nice last episode. So we have a new gem waking up. A distrust for the master. Episode 12, a new job. Wait, there's illustrations at the end of each episode. Damn it, I didn't know that because I've been skipping to the next episode. I didn't know that, man. I missed that. Now I want to go back and watch all these illustrations. But anyway, I'm just gonna put the last episode. Okay, last episode. This has been a fun exercise of watching anime with you guys. At least I hope someone is watching with me, or at least someone that already watched the anime. It's enjoying the experience, but it was fun for me. It's been a while since I actually got to watch an anime. Like it's recent or new or something like that. I'm definitely, after I finish this one next week, I'm gonna begin with a new anime. But anyway, let's just play the episode. Okay, this gem with an amazing air, it's waking up. This one actually sounds like a boy. Patparacha. Or like a really fancy woman. More than 200 years. It's been a while since this anime. It was like 2019, like about 5 years. What is happening? I don't know what is happening. I don't know what to say because I don't know what's happening. Yeah, no spoilers. I don't think I have to mention this, but I'm gonna do it anyway because, you know, people. But if you spoil something, you're gonna get absolutely banned. A new job. Like, spoiling something to someone, it's the most stupid thing you can do because no one wins anything from that interaction. I mean, even threatening with spoiling, I think it's enough to ban someone, but I'm feeling generous right now. I feel like introducing a new character in the last episode, it's kind of like hard to pull off. I don't know about this. I'm someone that usually telling the truth it's the better policy. And just keeping these like secrets, even if they she passed out. Yeah, I think she's sleeping now. I don't like this character so far. I know it's been like 3 seconds, but and now black diamond, or like it's gonna work with yellow. It's that the yellow diamond, I don't remember. There are so many characters. And why the yellow butterflies? I'm sure that also means something that I ignore. Like what it means to be covered in yellow butterflies. I think I kind of remember. I'm trying to remember. I think I watched a movie once where there was a bunch of butterflies. I don't remember if there were yellow ones happening. Is this girl not having a good time with boards? Or it was a game. I don't remember if it was a movie or it was a game. But there was like a bunch of yellow butterflies that guided you to the save points and to stuff like that. Yeah, I think it was a game. Maybe I'm confusing the game with the Butterfly Effect movie. Maybe that's the meaning, like butterflies, like yellow butterflies guide you to a new part of your life or to a safe space. I don't know. The episode it's called A New Job, right? So maybe the yellow butterflies mean that Phospholite is gonna find a new job or like a new way of life or something. They are talking of all the things that happened during the anime, right? That Phospholite changed a lot and everything. Oh wait, so this is not Yellow Diamond. It's the partner of Yellow Diamond. That's Yellow Diamond. Yeah, I think that the biggest sin of this anime would be the pacing, which is not terrible, but it really just opens the scene after scene after scene, and it never closes down. And I guess it works in a sense, but you never get a sense of closure of anything that's happening. And since the anime is gonna end in like 10 minutes, so they say Yellow Diamond is one of the oldest, right? So that. Hmm. So it can happen that you lose some parts of yourself and you cannot wake up. But this is the only gem that it's in like a coma, right? Geological structures part 1. What's happening? It's just a... So they do grow up, right? Like they kinda grow up. They change with time to look more mature because that looks like baby Phospholite and it's really cute. It kind of looks the same, but a little bit more baby. I guess a little bit more innocent. Why is Alex dressed like a... like Master? Makes sense. So they are learning. Out of all the old type Lunar-ass of level 5 Shin, which had the 12 fewest vessels? The elliptical, streamlined, elevated, high-rise form. Excellent. So Phosphophyllite is going to try to talk to the Lunarians. Chrysoberry. So it seems like every gem in here has like a partner, right? Like someone they love, not necessarily as a couple, right? But they like are connected to another one. Which I guess for Phosphophylite it will be Cinnabar, right? Cinnabar, Mercury, Sulfite, and something else that I couldn't read. Wait. Ah, you don't have your sword? Wait. But you can still fight with the gold, right? And she covered herself in gold. Are you trying to speak to the... We know they are kind of sentient, right? Because they kind of stopped to try to collect other stuff while they were collecting gems. Are you? Can she understand? They can talk a little bit. Oh, that's Cinnabar? Look at all that 3D liquid. Beautiful. Ah! Phosphophylite legs are breaking. Damn it, Cinnabar, you killed the only one we had to interrogate. Yeah, I wonder why they never did that, right? Why don't you take one of the Lunarians and just interrogate them or something, like to discover their weakness or something else? New job. And now she's making a little Cinnabar figure with liquid. I don't know about this episode. Like, I really like final episodes of animes to be a banger. Like, it can either be a banger or have like big closure, and I don't think this episode is doing either of those things. I'd rather they keep up with the Poppy monster up until this point, and then it ends in the, I guess, destruction of the monster. I know it wasn't quite destroyed, but like, and end with that, end strong, and maybe let people wanting another season. I know probably people that watch this anime and read the manga, they want another season because they really love the manga, because people say the manga is really good. But you know, when I start watching an anime, I want the anime to be like a complete experience. Even if it doesn't finish the story, I want it to be a complete experience. And then I can decide for myself if I want to read the manga or why is Cinema running. Oh, they finally found a job for Cinnabar. Okay, let's hear it. What is the new job? Is it fun? Oh yeah, that's true. They did mention that, right? It has to be a fun job because watching the night, it's boring. And now Cinnabar is cute, what the hell? She wants to find the truth about Master and the Lunarians, right? I can't believe they make my Cinnabar cute. I cannot accept this. I mean, I love it, but why wait until the last episode to show me that? I guess it makes the impact a little bit bigger, right? But if it turns out Master has done the unforgivable, what are you going to do about it? Kill him? Yeah, it's true, right? Like, even if you want to find the truth about something, you have to think about what you're gonna do once you know the truth. I know this is gonna sound weird, but what happens if Cinnabar and Phosphofolite mix their liquids? Because one liquid it's like protective and the other one is destroying, right? So what happens? It's the strongest shield and the strongest spear. And we can also see that kinda Phosphofolite lost sight of her original mission, right? Because she wanted to find a new job, a fun job for Cinnabar, and they could be friends and everything, right? And now she wants to discover the truth about everything. Oh, Cinnabar accepted. I agree, kind of what I was saying into the Cannibal Mermaid Strange video. First impressions are important, yeah. Also, Kawaii Cinnabar's best Cinnabar. And everyone is living like a normal life. For some reason, they are showing me this. But it's like a new normal, right? Because now Diamond, it's not with Black Diamond. I'm gonna keep calling her Black Diamond. It sounds cool. So is this, despite the loss of a bunch of gems and the transformation that Phosphofolite went through, Nothing really changed in the big scheme of things, at least for the school life. I'm gonna call it school life. I know it's not quite a school, but okay, Sensei is doing something. And I'm kind of mad that we never went back to the ocean, and I don't know what happened with that big titty fish thing, slug thing that happened. Then we go back and we see for a small moment the old phospholite, you know, the cute phospholite. But now it's a strong gem that doesn't need no... Oh, I don't know. Phosphophyrite. Okay, she went to see the island is also shaped like a moon, I think, or something like that, which is... And it's over! That's it! She goes to talk to Sensei and it ends? You cannot do this to me, and you cannot do this to anyone. This is not a way to... This is the... Like... I have watched terrible final episodes in anime. And unless there's a, like a post-credits scene or something... I think like this is the worst ending I have seen for an anime in a while. You know, it's really hard to make a good ending. I understand that, especially when you're doing an anime based on a manga or like a novel or whatever. Because you have to finish it and that it feels like closure, but that it doesn't completely end because there's still story after this. I understand that, but this is one of the... It's a terrible execution. I'm not gonna say it's one of the worst I have seen because I have seen worse, right? And not only in anime, I also in like TV shows, comics, like animated series, whatever. Honestly, this is not it. Like, I'm gonna wait until the ending finishes and the episode completely finishes to give my most unbiased opinion of this, right? It seems that there's no post-credits scene or anything like that, which is absolutely the worst. 2017, so it's 7 years since this anime came out, right? 7 years. That's quite a lot of time for like a season 2, right? Which I don't think it's gonna happen now. Okay, give me a moment to gather myself up, because I'm gonna just put this screenshot in here because I think it's kinda cute. Yeah, there. Okay, so that was Houseki no Kuni, or Land of the Loustr-ass, or a big disappointment. Look, I'm forced to give this anime a score, right? That's what I do with things. I watch them, I play them, and I give them a score. Honestly, I would like for this anime to have a season 2. Yes. Would I like... did I like what I watched? Yes, I did like what I watched. This is gonna be some complex review, so please give me a moment. I did enjoy what I watched. However, I don't think it was... It could have been better. That's what I get from this. Like this story, this anime deserves so much better. Like, maybe it was a victim of the format, like a 12 episode 3D anime. Honestly, it feels like that was the problem. Like, it was a victim of the format they decided to use. I know most animes go into that format, right? 12 episodes. And lately, in the past like 5 years, 6 years, they've been trying to up this 3D anime production because it's cheaper and it quote unquote looks better, which I don't think. I'm a fan of classic animation, so I don't think not as classic, more like 2006 animation. Which again, the 3D in this anime doesn't look bad. I think in some scenes it's amazing. I wish I could show you guys the scenes, but I cannot. I will get copyrighted. It has some fantastic animations during battles, during like the running sequence when Phosphophyllite it's running with her new legs before she turns into gold, but after she breaks her legs. She's running really fast, and it's really cool with all the angles and everything. And that's something you can only do in 3D, because if you were to do that in 2D, it will take like a ridiculous amount of effort, and obviously like budget, it's a thing, so you cannot have that even if you want to, unless you have a bunch of budget, right? However, in a lot of parts the anime feels like cheap, like cheap 3D. And don't get me wrong, the gems look nice. There's a bunch of, again, for whatever reason, there's a bunch of ass shots in this anime. Again, not a complaint, just I feel like I'm forced to mention that. What else? I made some notes to keep talking about the anime even after the end. Give me a second. That didn't work. Give me another second. I'm trying to do something here. So yeah, again, did I like the anime? Yes. Did I like it a lot? No, I did not. And the thing is, obviously, I just finished the anime. I have all these like feelings, and I'm thinking about the anime. It was nice. I did got kind of attached to Phosphophyllite because it's a cute character. You know, it goes from the I'm a cute character. I'm really clumsy, and then she goes through some awful things, and she breaks multiple times. And she changes, and now she's strong, but now she kind of lost that spark of innocence and joy for life that she had. She even forgot her like original purpose in life, which I think it's really great. I like this main character journey. I didn't like it while I was watching it, like in the middle of it. I wasn't quite fond of it. I think I mentioned this, that I didn't like what Phosphophyllite was turning into, getting all these power-ups like basically for free. But now looking back in episode 12 back, I think it's okay. I think it's a nice character journey. It depends on how it ends, of course, right? I can tell that much. A problem I did found with anime, and I don't know if it translates to the manga or it's just like an anime problem, but there's a bunch of characters, right? Which is nice because there's a bunch of gems. You get to see a bunch of designs. Everyone has a little bit of like conversations with each other. And it makes you feel like this is like this close family that has to keep together, right? And you know, there are like these really close relationships like between Diamond and Black Diamond, and Cinnabar and Phosphophyllite, and the twins, and like everyone has someone they like and they want to be close with, like a partner, like a couple, something like that, right? Even the doctor has like this new gem that appeared at the last episode, which again, I was not a big fan of showing a new character for like 20 seconds on the last episode. Again, I think the biggest problem of this anime is pacing, and I'm a big fan of good pacing. Like, I cannot watch something that has awful pacing. I wouldn't say this anime has awful pacing, but it's not good pacing either, right? So I'm kind of conflicted in that aspect. I think overall, I will give this anime like a 7. Like a 7 out of 10. And I'm really critical of anime because I have watched thousands, hundreds and hundreds. I wish I watched thousands, hundreds and hundreds of anime, right? And I can I can identify what I like, what I don't like, what is good and what is not good. Obviously, whatever you enjoy something or not, it only depends on your own heart. That's what I always say, and that holds true, right? Just because I didn't like some things of this anime doesn't mean it's something that the anime did wrong or the story is wrong or something like that. But it's just how I feel about this anime based on my experience watching other animes, based on my experience watching it, and in my current mood also, right? Because that's something also affects things. Again, I think a 7 is a nice score because I'm subtracting points because again, the animation it's not perfect. Or at least it's not something I can watch and feel like, oh, this looks great, right? It's like, have you guys watched those like knockoff movies? Like, oh, it's like Toy Story but made out by a cheap studio, right? And it's like this cheap 3D animation, which doesn't look bad. It looks kind of funky and funny, but it's not quite like artistic. Like I feel like this anime deserves a better 3D animation, like more effects, more like 3D, like better 3D, better transparencies on the gems, like hair and stuff like that, like better effects on movement and stuff like that. I don't know, it deserves better. I can tell that much. Like the story deserves a little bit better. Again, I'm gonna hold that episode 10 is my favorite episode because it's the one like it was actually terrifying watching Diamond running away from the big dog monkey thingy. Was really nice. The follow-up episode was also good, but I feel like the anime ended really weak. Like, in a really weak ending with this episode 12. I didn't like episode 12. Like, it told me nothing. It doesn't even end as open-ended. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna do things. And Sensei called me, and then it ends, right? And yeah, it's open-ended, so you go and read the manga. It's open-ended, so maybe they can make a second season if this ever becomes, like, very successful somehow. But it's not the right kind of open-ended, right? Like open-ended, it's like, oh, this character is gonna die, end, and you're like, oh my god, it's gonna live, it's gonna die. Like one of the greatest cliffhanger endings I have ever seen in my life, and it's not even an anime ending. It was season 7 of The Walking Dead, right? I don't remember the exact season. There's been a while since I last watched Walking Dead. But it was this part of Walking Dead when Negan is going to kill them with the bat, right? With Lucille. And I don't know if you guys have watched Walking Dead. Spoiler warning for a 10-year-old show, but whatever, right? And it's gonna kill them with Lucille. And you don't know who's gonna kill. And you kinda know who's gonna kill. If you read the comics, you kinda know. But at this point in the TV show, a lot of things have changed from the comic. So anyone can die, right? You don't know. And there's only main characters in there. So anyone that dies, it's gonna hurt because you love each and every one of those characters, more or less, right? But you care about them because they're like the OGs, kinda. And you don't know who's gonna kill, and before it's decided, it ends, right? Like it ends, and you don't know who's gonna die, unless 6 months away, or I don't know how much it took for the season to. I remember I was in university, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, who's gonna die?" And well, we know at this point that both Glenn and it's not Eugene. I forgot the name of the redhead guy. Damn it! It's not Eugene, right? Eugene, it's the scientist, quote unquote. Abraham, right? Yeah, Abraham. It's Glenn and Abraham, the ones that die, and it was really at that moment when I watched it, it was like, oh, this is a great cliffhanger. It's gonna keep people hooked, even if you have to wait months to know. It's gonna keep you hooked because it's such a pressure point for people to know who's gonna die, who's gonna live, how are they going to die, how many of them are they going to die, right? So it was really, really good, and I think this cliffhanger sucks ass compared to that one. Again, there's a chance I may go and read the. Let me drink water. Give me a second. Yeah, much better. Sorry about that. There's a chance I'm gonna go and read the manga after this, right? I'm gonna try to find the manga, try to give it a read, and maybe I'm a biggest fan of watching anime because I can just watch the anime, right? But reading manga is sometimes I go to bed and I read some manga on my phone for 10 minutes before I go to bed. Again, I'm someone with limited time. I'm gonna read the manga from the first episode, not from where the anime left off, because I like to read the complete manga. And I'm gonna be honest, if I start reading the manga and the manga doesn't hold up to what I expected by the time I reach what will be this episode, the last episode, I'm gonna drop it. I'm probably not gonna finish reading it. Again, I'm feeling like I lost a bunch of what this anime was trying to convey because I'm not an expert on Buddhism, right? And if I was, I would probably get all the references. If you make references to hamburgers, I would probably love the anime because I will get every reference about hamburgers. I'm an expert in hamburgers, right? But I'm not in Buddhism, and I feel like that takes away from my enjoyment of the anime. Not the anime's fault, it's my fault for not knowing about Buddhism enough. But that's something, again, that you have to expect, right? Not everyone, I guess everyone in Japan knows a little bit more about Buddhism because it's kind of rooted into their, like, culture, right? But and at the end of the day, these are Japanese anime for Japanese people, so I'm trying not to subtract points because of that. But the ending was so bad, the animation could be better, and the pacing it's not good enough for me. So that's why I'm subtracting 3 points. So it's gonna be a 7. Again, for me, a 7 it's a solid score. I like if I give something a 7, as well as if I give something 3 stars on itch.io. That means I like it. I don't love it, but I like it. And I think liking things is enough, right? Because believe me, if I hate something, you're gonna know about it. You should watch Golden Kamuy next. I don't know what Golden Kamuy is. I feel like I have heard about that before. I'm gonna check it out. If it's not too, if it's not a lot of episodes, I'm gonna watch it, right? Because I'm okay with watching like 12 episodes anime, like 25 episode anime. Maybe 40 something episodes, right? But if it's like gonna be like 100 episodes, like 80 episodes, I can only watch about 3 episodes per week, so you can imagine how much it will take me to finish a long anime, right? But I promise I'm gonna like look at it, and if I like how it looks, because then again, something that got my attention from Houseki no Kuni when I think Al's recommended Houseki no Kuni. And I was like, oh, what is that? I'm gonna look at it. And I look at it, and it's like, oh, it has Buddhism references, and I like that. And I look at the gems, and I look at the characters, and they look kind of cute. There was a bunch of like ass shots and everything. Diamond was really, really good. And that's something for me. To watch an anime, I have to like it visually, because that's the point of anime, right? And manga. Like if you read a manga, you have to like the drawings. If you watch anime, you have to like the animation and the character designs, right? So if my eyes don't love it, I'm probably not gonna watch it. I apologize for that. But that's like the first thing that I have to like about an anime, and that's something Houseki no Kuni definitely has. It's nice character design, despite everyone except Sensei and the Lunarians and the like sexy sea monster. Everyone uses the same uniform, right? More or less, like they had like knee socks and they had like gloves and everything like that, right? But it's about the same thing, and yet they managed to do good character design despite of that. So that's something I can appreciate. Believe me, I would love to give this anime an 8, but I cannot because it has too many flaws. But at the end of the day, I enjoy it, and technically that makes it a 10 out of 10, right? Because honestly, in this world, there's not a lot of things to enjoy. I feel like everything is like so void of life, and I can feel life from this anime. I can feel soul from this story, and in some way that makes it a 10 out of 10. But in my in my personal score, it's a 7 out of 10. So I think that will be all for Houseki no Kuni. Don't forget to leave a comment on this video after the stream has ended with your recommendations about what I should watch next. Or you can tell me on the Discord server. You can send me a picture if you think I'm gonna like a character or something about it visually. You can send me a picture on the Discord server. Oh, you can like this character, Moriko, maybe because it's a cute waifu. I don't know, right? So that will be all. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I usually don't ask for likes, but if you like me watching anime in these watch-alongs, please leave a like, because I know people like me and doing this, and I can do it more. And not only I enjoy it, right? Because I would like my streams to be enjoyable not only for me, but for everyone else. And I'm out of time for today. I know it was a short stream. I was going to say anime. It was a short stream, but thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next indie game stream or whatever I decide to do with this channel. I'll see you later.